Okay guys, it is time for a new update here on the Bitcoin price. As you guys can see, I'm in again in another office. This is because I had a lot of travels within the last couple of days. But now guys, it is time for a new update here on the Bitcoin price. Because within the last couple of days and weeks, we have just seen an insane price development. As you guys can see, I don't have my short trade, my multi-million-dollar short trade open anymore. The stop loss was in a profit. It got closed. We took out a couple of hundreds of thousands of dollars in profits within the last couple of weeks. And the only trade that is remaining open right now is my long hedge trade. So the long position that we opened at the lower upward sloping support here on the daily time frame after we saw the bounce and after we saw that the daily candle won't close below the support. That's when I opened this long hedge position for the case that Bitcoin is pumping now to the upside. Because guys, and remember that, first of all, make sure to subscribe, activate the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates here on the Bitcoin price. Make sure to smash a thumbs up on this video. Let's reach 1,000 likes like we do on every single one of them. And just to give a small recap on what we've been talking about in my last video, which is a few days ago, we were talking about the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level as always. And this 0.61 Fibonacci retracement level, that was the Fibonacci retracement level I had an eye on. And as soon as we broke above it, and we actually, the bears, as you can see, the bears didn't even manage to push the price back down to the 0.618 to properly retest it. We just saw a massive run up to the upside, like it is as soon as the dead cat bounce gets invalidated for that time frame. Now we have to keep in mind that we are not only looking at the 4-hourly time frame, but rather more people are actually looking at the bigger time frames, especially the daily. The daily is pretty much right now the most important time frame. Why is that? Just because we are forming here the most relevant chart pattern that is to be found in the entire Bitcoin price, and that is this upward sloping channel here. This upward sloping channel will be pretty much decided with the $44,500 level. Why am I saying this? The $44,500 level, first of all, is our Fibonacci retracement level here on the daily time frame, right? This is already the first thing. It is our Fibonacci retracement level here on the daily time frame. Even connecting the wicks, it still stays the $44,500 level. Now, this is not only it, because the $44,500 level, as you guys can see, here it was resistance, here it was resistance, here it was resistance, here it was resistance, and when we broke above it, here it turned into support. So it's also, as you know from the last couple of months, it's also our most relevant daily horizontal support and resistance. So as long as we are not getting above that, actually we could still see a massive dead cat bounce here on the daily time frame, which would result in something looking probably something like that, like an M pattern, with the Bitcoin bulls not breaking above the 0.618 once again. So that is actually also what I'm completely keeping an eye on right now. First of all, when we are reaching the $44,500 level, which I think right now is not unlikely. Now, after we saw the dead cat bounce on the 4-hourly getting surpassed and so on, I think the probabilities of us reaching the $44,500 level within the next couple of coming days is not unlikely. And that's why, guys, if we reach that price target within the next few days and we get rejected off it, that doesn't mean that we need to see a massive sell-off from it. That just does mean that we don't close like the first 2 daily candles, or the first daily candle especially, that touches this resistance. If it doesn't close above the 0.618, so above the $44,500 level, I will enter a new short trade just to be prepared for a potential dead cat bounce on the daily time frame, with a then breakdown below our upward sloping support here of the most important daily upward sloping support channel, which could then lead, like I said, the next really relevant support area is then, horizontally spoken, around the low $30,000 levels. This is the first support, but I think it's way more realistic that Bitcoin then sees like a final flash crash, maybe for a short amount of time, even below $25,000 before bouncing off our very important 11-year weekly support, right? That never broke to the downside in the history of 11 years for Bitcoin. But like I said, in a bear market, we always like to retest it. So in the case that we break here, especially also this weekly support, that's pretty much the that the last really important support here on the weekly time frame, the $35,500 or $36,000. If we break that to the downside, I think a drop to 26, a quick wick to 22 is definitely something that is possible. So let's stay cautious. Although you are now seeing only a long position in this video, right? I don't have a short trade open anymore. I closed it out. You only really saw my long position now. Don't get overly bullish. This is only my long hedge position. It's not a new long trade that I opened because I speculated on this pump. It was just a hedge trade to hedge my multi-million dollar short position that was potentially getting closed after we saw that bounce on the daily time frame of our upward sloping support. And that's why I opened this long position, right? Because I knew when my short gets closed, we will already be back above the 0.618, and that means a dead cat bounce is not happening anymore. And this means we need to expect more price upside like we're seeing it so far with Bitcoin. So let's open a long position. But this is pretty much not a really important trade. It's the smallest one for the last couple of weeks, so it won't be super relevant for the entire portfolio. But still, a small long position that we can potentially scale up if the daily Fibonacci retracement level, the 0.618 at the $44,500 level, if that breaks to the upside, yeah, I mean, then might as well we could scale up this long position. But for now, I will just wait. As soon as we hit it, I will open a short hedge position with a stop loss relatively close to 0.786, and then we will just see what happens. I will update you here from now on. Also, there will be daily videos every single day again, soon also from the PC. I know you guys enjoy the videos from the PC a little bit more because you can see the charts and trades a little bit better. But now, guys, smash up a like. Let's reach 1,000 likes. Don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell, and we're going to see us in the next one. Till then, bye.